कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। The four yugas are they existing outside or they are existing inside also? Because I have said few times, what is outside is also inside. Because the microcosm has come from macrocosm. Vyashti has come from samashti. So whatever will be in the samashti will be in the vyashti also. Whatever is in the whole will be in the part also. So if the yug or the ages are outside, everybody knows time changes. One day I'll take why Kali Yuga, Satyug should be there, that is another topic. But today I will see that these four yugas are in our mind also. And this has been said few places in the scriptures because it is very important. You can be in outside Kali Yuga, but inside you can have Satyuga. So don't blame outside that time is very bad, therefore my nature became very bad. Kali Yuga, you can be in Satyuga outside and yet still you can be in Kali Yuga inside. So this ability to change your yuga inside is your spiritual expertise. Outside yuga you cannot change. Outside Kali Yuga is there, you cannot make it Satyuga. Situations you cannot change. But what is this Kali Yuga? What is this Kali Yuga? Kali Yuga inside expresses as uncontrollable, unpredictable, illogical, insensitive, erratic, anti-God, anti-scripture, anti-guru, high-speed thoughts. Well, Swamiji, again, can you repeat? Uncontrollable. It is a thought. It's a dangerous thought which is going to kill the peace and spirituality and divinity and godliness in us. And what is this thought? I'll again repeat it. Unpredictable, uncontrollable, illogical, insensitive, erratic, anti-guru, anti-God, anti-scriptures, high speed, hurting thought. Hurting I had not written. It is hurting me when I write. No. So, this kind of thought that I have is the Kali Yuginess. I'll come to it. Because dhyan dena, Tulsidas ji puts it beautifully in Ramayana. He said 4 yugas are inside. Suddha Sattva Samata Vijnana Krit Prabhav Prasanna Manjana. What is Satyug? When your mind is very quiet, So quiet that you are absorbed in the self or God and you don't want to work because you don't see other than God. No ahankar is there. Suddha sattva samta vigyana krit prabhav prasanna manjana. Okay. You are very quiet, very absorbed. Rajoguna is there? No, Suddha Sattva. He is not in sattvic state of mind. He is in pure essential Sattva. He is absorbed in his consciousness or godliness. There is no work there. There is nobody to work. There is only God there. Don't think I am there only. No. So this is the one state. This Satyug is there. Sattva bahut raj kachu rati karma. Treta I am coming. Preponderance of Sattva has come now. And little Rajogun is there. Tamogun, no, null, nil. But he is now more inclined to act. Okay. You want to do something. Sab vidhi sukh treta kar dharma. He is very happy. So Satyagun is backed by Rajogun is behind Satyagun. So who is the leader? Satyagun is the leader. Bahut Satya. What effect will be there? You hear properly. Let us go to Dwapar. Bahuraj Sattva Swalp Kachu Tamas Dwapar Dharma Harash Bhay Manas. Preponderance of Rajoguna backed by गड़बड़ हो रहा है फिर तमोगुण leader is the Rajogun. No, but backed by Tamogun. Satyagun is also there. But terribly person will be dynamic. But he will be dynamic for himself. More the Tamogun starts, more you are conscious of to preserve the wrong personality in you. The characteristic of Tamogun, don't think Tamasic person is one who sleeps. It's not like that. Or one who eats a lot. It's not like that. That is one small symptom, maybe. One be very, not at all sleep and not at all eat. He can be highly Tamasic. Oh, I'm hearing for the first time. Thank you. I'm out of it. Otherwise, people just blame me or Tamasic. Tamogun expresses as the capacity to preserve his wrong personality, wrong notions. Okay. Ravana was highly tapasvi, you know that. Tapasvi means he must have left food, left his father, mother. He must have chanted Vedas also. He was very good in, I told you, he was a brilliant. He was a great scholar, but highly tamasic. No, I get up very early. Early in the morning has nothing to do with your. It is only one small aspect. Birds also get up early. Those who get up late are very happy. I am saying Tamogun means you are very insistent to preserve the wrong notions and wrong personality. And Satyagun means the desire to dissolve your smallness in the infinite Lord is very strong. And therefore there is no instinct to preserve the wrong personality. Rather than there is an inspiration and intuition to merge in the infinite. This is which yuga? Treta. Treta, merging. Merging is Treta. Preserving is Dwapar. Preservation is started in Dwapar. Kali-yuga is coming. My wrong personality, my wrong notions, he is not mine. I don't like him, I like him. This is the wrong personality. I don't like that person, I like this person. I like to live with him, not with you. I strongly like this, I don't like this. And I'm not going to leave my wrong personality. This is Dwapar. I can merge. Now can you understand the instinct of both? And the center of the life is what now? Preservation of the wrong personality or dissolution of the small personality? Those who are working area. Those who are not working, they are in Satyaguna. They are saints there. They are not in Treta also. Are you preserving some wrong notion about you? That I won't talk to him, I have decided not to talk. Or I will live with you only. Or I will work here only and not there. This is, Dwapar has started. I can't get out of it. I know it is wrong, but I'm not able to get out of it. He'll find very difficult to break his individuality. It will be very Herculean task to break the individuality. For one, for whose mind is predominantly in Treta, in Dwapar. And supposing this person works, who? Treta one. You know what will be his attempt? What? He will say, okay, don't put my names. Let the work be done. Let everybody be happy. I am happy. But what work you can do, others have already done. Well, that's good. I will also contribute. Don't put my name, it's fine. But vote of thanks, your name was forgotten. He said, good, it was forgotten. He said, tendency you see. The MC had forgotten or deliberately, I don't know. But something has happened, I don't know. Well, good it happened, I did not want. But you donated maximum. It's good. Keep quiet. Don't need. Don't tell to Guruji. They didn't give you seat also in the front row. I don't need it. Keep quiet. God took my seva. God gave the money and it went to him. I don't want. Very happy. Least attention seeking person. Do you know a silent worker? You see the silent worker. Some are salient, some are silent workers, or only silent. Treta is there. The Gurudev's work is done. People are happy. I am happy. What else I want? Now what is Dwapar? Can you guess? I did the work. This person will do good and bad both work. Mixture has started here. I did the work. Okay, people should benefit, but I should also get my own. I will use the word to preserve my wrong self also. I will give this, but please see that they should give me my room. They should give me my place. They should give me my share. You don't know what I did. He is very conscious of what he did and he is not able to merge this smallness. But he will do good also. Please note this point. Not that he will not do good. He will do good. And he will do something bad also. Because ahankar is there. So in between doing good, he will shout on somebody also. Because word challenges your wrong instinctive personality. I want to preserve my wrong self, my separateness. World says, no, I don't agree, you are separate. You are somebody special, you are very separate. So this person will not be very stable-minded. देखो क्या लिखा है, द्वापर धर्म हर्ष भय मानस. He will go up and down now. Clapping was there today for you and you are on cloud 9. Anybody I met, I hugged him. So happy I was today. 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock something happened. Souvenir was brought out. I was searching. I was not reading the souvenir, searching where am I. My photograph was there or not, which I gave. I am not reading souvenir. I was searching myself somewhere. That so many programs are there, I was nowhere. I don't need the souvenir. I don't need the magazine. I'm just searching. कहीं तो कुछ नहीं है हमारा. Oh, one, his name is there. Mine is not there. I don't know you are appreciating or not. You don't have such experiences. Well, photograph also they asked. Not put that photograph. It was so dark. How did I put it? You don't take proper photograph. No. 9 o'clock I was hugging. And 10 o'clock I am bugging. अब मूड खराब हो गया हमारा. His separate identity is challenged now. द्वापर हर्ष विषाद. देखो क्या तुलसीदास जी जीनियस थे. And supposing somebody else gets more credibility, more appreciation, he cannot tolerate it. He will be always a jealous person. But he will do good work also in between. Not that he will not do good work. Morning again he will do something good. I told you there is a mixture in his life. Mixture is good for eating namkeen, but not in the actions. Khatta meetha. Somewhere he will be very stingy, somewhere he will donate a lot. It is not without, he wants to have his own separateness. Therefore equanimity is not in the mood. Dwapar dharma harash bhaya manas. Somewhere fear will be there. Quite and person may be satsangi also. Because satsang satisfies he is a personality where Sattvagun is also there. So Sattvagun gets an expression. Satsang to attend, you should have Sattvagun. Therefore, he will be happy. But there is another personality which wants predominantly little separate existence, separate identity, separate sense of evaluation. I should not be evaluated like everybody. Somebody was there. He said, Swamiji, am I dear to you? So I said, yes. And then I added 1 or 2 lines. I said, that person also is very good, that person is also that person. And you are also very good. You knew what he said? I'm like them. You put me like everybody. हम हमको सभी की तरह एक ही, हम उनकी तरह हैं, मतलब आई एम लाइक देम ओनली। ये द्वापर है। अभी आपको और दिखाते हैं। व्हाट अबाउट द सत्युग पर्सन? ईश्वर में वर्क थ्रू हिम, ही विल नॉट एट ऑल थिंक दैट आई एम वर्किंग ऑल्सो। ही विल बी लाइक गुरुदेव, विवेकानंद स्वामी. They will not know also that I am working. They don't see their rajogun. They don't have there is a nitya avatar of the Ishwar in them. So if you ask, you did, you say, not at all I did anything. Kamla Hall was there in Siddhabadi. That was being broken. No, I think that was made, sorry. And the Hauladar Hills is there. I don't know whether you all have gone. You have gone to Siddhabadi. I think you have to go. The Hauladar Hill is there. You have gone, I think. You also have gone, Siddhabadi. And outside is a hill. So earlier there was a hall, so that hill could be seen like this. There was no covered like square hall. Gurudev said, no, we'll put a hall. Up the hill was covered, now beauty has gone. Trustees didn't want that. Meeting was held, they tried to, how can you say Gurudev, Gurudev is Gurudev? Anyway, they kept quiet. In the night as he was walking, one Swamiji was there. He said, Swamiji, very gently he said, is it really necessary to build the hall? Very gently he said. Last attempt. Maybe Gurudev will say no. Gurudev said, it had been 35, 40 years. I have never taken a single sankalp. How to build the Chinmaya mission was not my idea. 35, 40 years, I have not taken a single sankalp. This was the Lord's will. Only Jnani can say like. So they are in Satya all the time. They have no up and down like that. Up and down we all have. So Treta is this and Dwapar is this. I hope you got it. Oh, I never thought like that. No, you have to think. What about the Kali-yuga? Where we fit, please fill in the blanks. I have no problem wherever you want. Tamas bahut rajogun thora. Kali prabhav virodh chahora. Tamogod is the he leader now. Tamogod doesn't mean sleeping only, please understand. And क्या बोला था? Rajogun thoda. Little rajogun is there. What about Satyagun? He didn't take name also. It is so negligible that not taking a name also. You know, sometimes they put, in the vegetable, they put some sugar. And moment I eat, I immediately can, even if you put little also, I can make it out sugar is there. Have you put sugar? No. I think it is but little. I told you I don't take sugar in the vegetable. बहुत थोड़ा समझे कुछ नहीं था, जस्ट चुटकी इतना सा डाल, इतना सा, लिटिल ओनली, लिटिल, remove it, little. Okay, I'll eat the sweet dish, put more sugar. So tamas bahut rajogun thoda. Too much of tamgun is there, backed by rajogun. Now you understand what personality will come out. What? Very bulldozing personality, who is not at all concerned about, there is no mixture now. Mixture has gone. Then my ideas, my wish. Actually, Dwapar one is shifting up and down. And in his personality, what will be there? Tremendous desire, selfish desire, tremendous anger, tremendous ankar. No Ishwar, no Guru, all these things are left aside. And very, very strong
instincts. This is tremendous Kali-yuga person. Very, very strong instinct. Of what? Of what? Of pushing my point. Even I don't care about my wife or for children also. At times I become very violent also. And this person will be opposed more than the Dwapar person. Stronger you preserve your wrong self, more word will oppose you. Got my point? You will make maximum enemies in minimum time. More a person has pervasive personality, more world will embrace him. Because people will see himself in them, in him. The other person opposes you because he can't see himself in you. He can't see that I am also loved, or I am also my desire also, or he is ready to extend himself to me. When you see a person that this person is extending himself to me, then that is called a bond. When you see a person is not extending to me, then it is called a bondage. Difference between bond and bondage. So the person with tamoguna, he will never listen. Example, Duryodhana, again Ravana. Ravana was falling in Kali-yuga category. Duryodhana was. Everybody tried to explain that. But he is very, very, very obstinate about his wrong ideas and wrong identity. And now this Kali-yuga and Satyuga, sometimes it is in our 24 hours, all yugas come sometime. Don't think that I am very Sattvic. I think I belong to only Satyuga. Ask others. Don't say. In same day, all four are there, or at least three are there, or maybe but one portion will be dominating. You are either Treta dominated person or Dwapar or Kali-yuga. Of who you are, that I will not say. You please be your judge. If I say tomorrow you won't come, I don't want to lose one listener. I'm now supposing marriage is there. Now tell me, what is the inspiration of marriage of the person who is in Satya? No inspiration to marry. Prarabdha is there, married. Well, okay, married. Many rishis were married. Vasishji was married. For him, marriage is not a problem. Why? It is a prarabdha, no problem. And he is not affected by marriage also. Not that his detachment will go away. He is so firm in himself, detachment goes away of the one who is lulpul, fluid. Many rishis were married. For him, he was already established in the self. Now, why Treta person will marry? Can you guess? What is the inspiration of Treta person to marry? He thought, okay, if marriage is there, I will marry so that everybody can benefit. And with this marriage, I will create a child who will be a great person of the society. What I could not do, my child will fulfill that. His inspiration is that. My wife will serve, I will serve, and both will serve and make a better place. But he won't get attached. Attachment will not be there because he is very, attention is to dissolve himself. Tell me why Dwapar will marry. Dwapar will marry because I like that boy or girl. His inspiration will be his personal liking. And yes, with my liking, if others will benefit, that is also fine. But primary is my liking. I married this girl and that boy, this boy. First I should get the joy, then I will see others will get something, it's okay. And Kali-yuga will marry only for calm. And he will be very insistent on his marriage. He will never give a chance to anybody that Guru, you say, should I marry or not? Or Father, you say, Mother, you say. He will not say like that. He is not bothered about anything, that I have to produce such children or I have to serve somebody. This is the mindset of 4 yogas. See the contrast. Bhagavan Ram did not marry because he liked Sita ji only. No. Guru said, therefore he married. He was sitting quietly. But all other kings, tamaki uthe sab. They got in a huff. Ravana, why he was after Sita ji? Very difference you can see in the person because he is too much after his own desire. Tamoguni person. And therefore in his life, apeksha, काम, selfish काम, क्रोध, अहंकार, द्वेष, kapat. And because right way work cannot be done, therefore in his life kapat will be too much. Kapat, he will hide something, he will show something. Because right way he cannot get what he wants. Therefore he use all crook and hook by hook or by crook. Anything he will do to get it. Ravana could not get Sita by, if Ravana was so great, he could have gone and broken the bow and won Sita. But he could not break the bow. Ravana chap chua nahi hata. He ran away, I told you. If he had so much confidence on his goodness, he would have gone through right way. But when desire is too much, and I could not get the object, prarabdha is not there, then you go through a wrong way. And in wrong way you become sly, you become crooked, you hide, you do valuation, kapat, chal, you start doing all kinds of dynamics. This is been Kali Yuga. Therefore Kali Yuga will be predominantly kapat, chal, pradhan. Too much excessive desire is there. Excessive selfish desire of the strong self-preservative identity. ठीक है नहीं same thing with Duryodhana also. Karna was in Dwapar, Duryodhana in Kali Yuga, Arjun in Treta, Bhagwan Krishna ever in Satya. Arjun always thought how I can merge and finish the topic. I am not important. He was not fighting also the war. He said, let them go and take their, I'll go. Gurun hatvahi mahanubhavan shreyo bhoktum bhaiksham api haloke. Hatvartha kamastu gurun yahaiva bhunji bhogan rudira pratigdhan. He said, nothing doing, let them take that. But Duryodhana sees the army, and you know what he says in first chapter? Madarte tekt jivitaha. They are ready to give their life for me. This poison of our personality, which is strong, remember, high is uncontrollable, unpredictable, illogical, insensitive, erratic, anti-guru, anti-God, anti-scripture, hurting, high-speed thought is Kali Yuga thought of tremendous desire. He will not think is right or wrong. High speed. I'm sure to speak or not. He is my teacher. He is my father. She is my mother. Nothing doing. He got blind. Dwapar person, he will have a swollen face. He won't talk. He will do like this in front of his mother. He is very angry today he is with his mother. Sankoch hai thoda sa. He knows my limit is like that. But he is not accepting. वो नहीं accept करेगा. Although he is wrong. Mother is saying, no, mother, you will not, I'm going. I'm not eating today. Treta person, immediately, Ramji, surrender. Life is difficult because we are inside Kali Yuga. What is his name? Eklavya is there. Eklavya story you all know. Eklavya story you know? I don't know. Dronacharya was practicing with all Pandavas. They saw one dog was barking. And dog went away. After that, the dog came, and his whole mouth was sewed by these arrows. Very, very nicely knitted like that. Dog could not bark now. Of seeing him, Dronacharya got worried. Not because he was lover of dog. His worry was, if somebody has such a nice way, he will be challenger for Arjuna in future. And there he goes, he sees that one boy is there, Shudra boy. Nice murti of Dronacharya had made. He offered pranam to Dronacharya. Dronacharya acha, bole, yes, seeing you, only I could learn this archery. So even if Guru is not in front, if I really worshipping in my heart, he will always guide us. Dronacharya, see his hardness. He said, you got the Vidya? Bole, yes. Bole, where is my Guru Dakshina? He said, but I don't have. He said, give me your thumb. Your right thumb. You know why? Because all strength is here. This is you hold. You can't hold a cup also if you don't have thumb. Cup also you can't hold. You can't open tap also. You can't comb also. You can't dress also properly. Not a second thought. Slashed it and gave it. People ask me, why did Dronacharya? I said, ask Dronacharya, why are asking me? As if I told him. उनकी गलती उनसे पूछो, हमसे क्यों पूछ रहे हो भाई? No, is it right or wrong? Of course wrong. But he did not lose his commitment to his teacher. He said, what I have given my mind, I have given my mind. He knew that why it has been said. He said, nothing doing. I have given myself. I have dissolved myself in my Guru Dronacharya. And throughout he was the Shishya of Dronacharya. And he kept on having the archery. Not the same, but his personality doesn't crystallize that he is cheating me. He said, what place I give, I give. I don't give place twice. What has given once to a Guru, I have given that. Finish. He was Shudra, but inside he was in Treta. Got my point? His name became immortal. His name became immortal because of one incident. बिना मरे नहीं अगर जीना चाहते तो मरो पहले कहीं. If you want to live the life, then learn to die first at some bigger altar. Unless you have dissolved, people are not impressed by you. Again, sorry, what did you say? Unless you have dissolved somewhere and you have died somewhere and crucified somewhere, people are not impressed. कहीं मर के आ रहे हो कि जैसे ही आ रहे बिना. Have you died somewhere? Have you lost your somewhere? Have you crucified somewhere? Is there an altar in your life? कहीं डूबे हो कि नहीं डूबे हो? Have you drowned somewhere or not? Has your ego drowned somewhere? Have you sacrificed for some bigger altar? Is it clear now? 4 yugas. Everything I can carry. How Kalyug will talk, how Satyug will talk, how Dwapar will talk, how his tapasya, Kalyug tapasya, Satyug tapasya, how Dwapar tapasya. Everything will be pervaded. It touches each aspect of your personality. Although all 3-4 are in whole day, but one dominates. Oh, you know, Swamiji, what dominates in me? Yes, but I won't tell it. Don't tell, I know it. And don't tell it to others, please. Sometimes hearing your talk, I felt so guilty, I can't tell you. Now this, come back. This Sat Kalyug was beating Dharma and Prithvi. Dharma was in the form of Rishabh, bull. Yaad aa raha hai? And this, what was that Prithvi? Form of cow. Achha, don't think this thought of Kali Yuga means 3-4 strong, high control. Thought of expectation, thought of selfish desire, thought of anger. Thought of, don't think these are beat the jeev. They beat us. They hit us. Every thought has its own nature. Supposing you have thought of faith, that thought will never beat you. It will always make you very quiet. अच्छा हाँ, गुरु ब्रह्म रूप जानो, शिव का स्वरूप मानो, गुरु के समान नहीं दूसरा जहाँ में, गुरु ब्रह्म रूप जानो, शिव का स्वरूप मानो। फिर पाप से बचावे गुरु, ध्यान को सिखावे गुरु, पाप से बचावे गुरु, ध्यान को सिखावे गुरु, ब्रह्म से मिलावे गुरु, तुर्य पद ज्ञान में, गुरु ब्रह्म रूप जानो, शिव का स्वरूप मानो। यह श्रुति वेद कहता, गुरु बिना ज्ञान नहीं। यह श्रुति वेद कहता, गुरु बिना ज्ञान नहीं, ज्ञान बिना मुक्ति नहीं, हाय ध्यान में गुरु ब्रह्म। Which vritti has come? Which thought has come? Shraddha. Comforting? Oh, very comforting. Continue, Swamiji, continue. Complete it. One paragraph more is there. Some people know only which paragraph. They cannot sing. छल कपट त्याग दीजे, छल कपट त्याग दीजे, गुरु जी की सेवा कीजिए, सदगुरु की शरण लीजिए। क्या करें फिर? खेलिए मैदान में, गुरु ब्रह्म रूप जानो। Whole world becomes a playground, not a fighting ground. My life is a struggle, Swamiji. No. I'm a lifelong fighter. That is evident. Okay. देखो श्रद्धा की वृत्ति आ गई, क्या आनंद आ गया। श्रद्धा वृत्ति is not a high speed, erratic, illogical, insensitive. Every vritti has its own nature. Every thought, anger thought comes. अरे don't bring anger thought, Swami. After sweet dish, let us not have chili. बस हो गया। पहले बताना चाहिए था anger thought. अब now you told about Gurudev and then you are telling about anger. Let us not spoil the taste. So dish mean the end. बढ़िया स्वीट डिश हो गई, उसके बाद आप क्या है? श्रद्धा की वृत्ति है, काम की वृत्ति another nature. They are high speed thoughts. You're in a hurry. Well, today I'll tell him exactly. Keep quiet. I will tell him today. Right now I'm going to mail him. Hurry, but think enough I have thought. Hurry, but very nasty mail you are writing. I will be writing it. What he did now, he's not nasty. What he did, you know, Swamiji, you only see my fault. You know what he did. I don't tell anything. Huh? Because you are busy. No. He also doesn't tell. You think he's very good or what? I will tell you. I will write it. Hurry, but wait. Don't write. Hurry, I will not. I will listen. High speed. Illogical. Why do you expect importance? Are you important? In this world, only God is important. He only is the one who deserves love. He deserves lodging. He deserves importance. He deserves attention. Whatever you are doing, you are only taken from Him and doing something. anything you think logically, you will find that your thoughts will become what? Low speed, harmonious, converging thought, logical thought, discriminatory thought, devotion-oriented thought. Very conclusive and very fulfilling thought. This is dharma. Therefore, dharma had 4 feet. Satya, tapasya, daya and shauch. There is something else. Just hear what is there. Later on we'll see which 4 feet are there. Again, what did you say? Satya, tap, daya and shauch. 4 ho gaya na? Up 29 I have already explained, and these words have come in 29. So I will not take it separately. Again it starts satya, again tap. No, already I have taken it. It is in 39 qualities what I have taken for more than a month. You can go and see that. But what is the essence of dharma? Please tell in short, Swamiji. And you can then move ahead. Although you have told many times, but again you say, this way I will rest also. I will relax in between. Because the essence of the dharma is that you increase in your qualification of leaving something small and holding to something higher. Slowly say, slowly say. Okay. The essence of dharma is maintaining that thought through which you can leave the Kali Yuga and Dwapar and promote and elevate to the Treta in you and Satyuga in you. हाँ, ये बात ठीक है. Dwapar and Kali Yuga means you are not having the capacity to hold the lower, and you cannot believe in higher. Meditation holding capacity is not there. Jap I cannot do long time. Puja I cannot do long time because bigger thought has to be held. Guru I cannot serve for a long time. Acha? Haan. Why? Bigger thought has to be held. Calm I can have for a long time. Anger I can have for a long time. So, problem is that I hold to the thought. I have grudge against him. Grudge against you. I hold to that grudge. Whole life I will not forget that. People say also, बोले स्वामी जी मर जाएंगे भूलेंगे नहीं इस बात को. I will die but I won't forget it. I said you are already dead. Because you will be burning. All burning people are moving corpse. क्यों चलो? खुश रहो भाई, आनंद मनाओ. Diwali is coming in 2 months. Celebrate every day Diwali. Only here is Diwali every day. Every day is Diwali only. Sweet dish is not every day, but my sweet dish is every day. Every day he makes. I said not to make it, still he will make it. I take 1 teaspoon. I said, why he will feel bad. I'm repeating it. Dharma is the one which makes you qualified to hold to the higher. Then what happens? Now this dharma is being hit by Kali Yuga. This happens to us. Guru gives the higher thought of dharma. Shraddha, bhakti, dispassion, tyag. This calm, krodha will come and all thoughts will be washed off. This is, Kali Yuga is ready. Outside is standing near the shoes. Thus, on the way you go to the kitchen, there itself will feel. That 15th chapter is chanted, he did not come. And he is responsible. Never he comes in the life. Or never she comes, whosoever he is there. He or she. Every day she is missing. Every day. And they don't know that it is my turn. Just now you had a Bhagavad Man to spoil the taste. We'll talk about it later. Later on, okay. I don't talk about it. Nothing I have to do. Nothing. I don't want to any interference with anybody in my life. वो तो बाहर खड़ा है कलयुग अभी आप अभी जाना वहां से. He is standing with his own stick. And he'll hit the Satyug, that Satyug and Dwapar Treta which is developed here. यहाँ तो Satyug चल रहा है. It is going to hit us. Be very careful. Only one way is there. If God is with you, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Keep on chanting. Internally, keep on chanting. Not a single moment be there where I am not with God. Either you are with God, either you are with dog called ego. Your choice is there whom you want to be. One will bite you, one will lift you. Third is not there. This was not hitting. Now Parikshit ji came, come back. He said, why you are hitting? He said, I am Kali. Are you seeing outside, inside, how it is matching? It hits us. Good thoughts don't hit you. They are cushion. Devotional thought is a cushion. Dispassion is as if, you are free. Dispassion is the thought which takes you to higher. I have nothing to do. I am very happy now. I am very happy. I don't eat this thing. I am free from this thing. I am free from this person. Dispassion means presence and absence of the person doesn't affect me. His presence also, nothing happens. His absence also, nothing happens. Dispassion gives you wings and wheels to fly high in meditation and go deep in your devotion. That's a dispassion thought. It is not hitting thought. Attachment, hitting thought. Why he did not respect me? Why you respected? Why you talked to him and not to me? For him, for you, he is very important. I am not important. For him, for you, he is very important. Also, he doesn't do anything. All work I do. Right? All work I do. But important is he. This is Dwapar and Kali Yuga mixture. Is binding or not? Is hitting or not? I test your spirituality with your how much you are lashed inside. Calm thought will always hit you. Irsha thought will sting, bite you. Somebody's progress, somebody's good name, somebody's good talk will always make you little not very happy. खूब मार पड़ती है कलयुग से भाई. Parikshit ji came now. Devotees required to take us out to save the dharma. He said, by dharma, who are you? And who is troubling you? Tell me what dharma will say. When Parikshit ji asked, who is troubling you? I am the Raja here, I am the king. It's my responsibility to take care. You should not be troubled by anybody. Now, can you imagine the answer of dharma? What he would have said? He did not say that this Kali Yuga is troubling. I'll come to it later on, it will take more time. Later on, so many things are later on. He says, who is the cause of sorrow? Putting in nutshell. Who is the cause of sorrow? He said, my prarabdha is not a cause of sorrow. Swabhav is not a cause of sorrow. Ishwar is not a cause of sorrow. When I read, I get so enchanted. I tell you, I cannot tell you how beautiful Bhagavat is. Na vayam klesha bijanam yata syu purusharshavaha purusham tam bijanimaha vakya bhed vimohita. 18 shlok, 17 chapter. He said, nobody is the cause of my sorrow. But Ishwar is giving you sorrow. Why Ishwar will give me sorrow? Why Ishwar will give me sorrow? But prarabdha is the cause of sorrow. Well, prarabdha has no entry beyond the body. Prarabdha can give you good food, good clothes, good house, good car, but inside it has no entry. That is free area, yaar. Right? Outside, whom I have, I don't have, it's not my choice. You are there or she is there or he is there, I don't know. But inside, what to think is my choice. I can think about Ram, I can think about Kam. I can think about Krishna, I can think about Kans. Big area is there. So don't think Prarabdha is responsible for my sorrow. Ishwar will not give me sorrow, Prarabdha will not give me sorrow. Then who will give me sorrow, bhai? Well, okay, I am giving my sorrow. Well, how can Atma give me sorrow? Arey bhai, my Swabhav is giving me sorrow. Swabhav, all the time your Swabhav is there or what? You take your Swabhav and leave it. No, my Swabhav is, I am a very sleepy person by nature. See, you cannot sleep. Even Kumbhakaran woke up. Although he had a boon, and you don't have any boon to sleep also, but Kumbhakaran also got up. And you will also get up. Because you need to go to nature, of call of the nature is there. At least that will wake you up. भाई क्या करें, आलसी पर्सन है. तो भगवान has made some arrangement, otherwise you would have slept. Or you need to drink water, or you need to eat food. इधर तो पड़े रहते हैं ये लोग. Temple bell doesn't work here. When I ring the temple bell, I always ring it very softly. I feel they will get up, they'll disturb, I'll disturb them. But even if I let hardly nothing happens, then I feel it doesn't matter. When I asked, anybody heard? Well, no, we didn't hear. Always I'm very conscious of putting ting, that's it. Bhaiya mere, my dear, who gives you sorrow? Dharma said, nobody. It is apratarkyat, anirdeshat. It is anirvachani. It is perceptible. There is no cause for it. I have made my sorrows by myself. I have accepted to be sad. There is nobody who gives me sorrow. Somebody may create a situation for sorrow, but I have not. Unless I claim it, you cannot give me sorrow. Very beautiful point. Someday I will try to elaborate it more. Someday, today is that day. Wait, today. Why not today? Don't be sad about it. We'll talk about it. Otherwise, what is sorrow? I don't have money, I don't have car. Not a car, you have God, no? Big things cannot be lost. You are God with a body, or you are body with a God. What did you say? You are a God with a body, or you are body with the God. Bodyguard. No, I am not saying bodyguard. I am saying, wake up. I am saying you are not body with the soul. You are God with the incidental appearance of body on the God. And Prarabdha cannot touch God. Atma word I have removed. I am saying God now. You have Rama and Krishna in you. You have Shiva in you. You have self in you. And Prarabdha cannot touch that. Swabhav cannot. But my nature is like that. Nature is not a very great thing. Nature, you can drop it. And all the time you are not in your nature. You cannot be angry all the time. You cannot be all the time in the moods also. So nature is incidental. You can drop it. So easy for you. No, you can drop it. When? Slowly. Will I? Yes. How long? That will take. But if I decide that one day I have to drop, I will drop. Yes. It will take 1 day, 10 days, 1 year, 2 years, 1 birth, 2 births, doesn't matter. But you will drop it. So nature is not a cause of sorrow. It is your choosing that I am sad. This wrong notion. What? I can be made sad. Therefore I am repeatedly saying, you are insulted, somebody says bad words, good words, somebody lost. Keep on whistling inside. I have nothing to do with. What? Not the person. Person I have nothing to do. And don't say I have nothing to do with this person. Whole world I have nothing to do. Whole sorrow I have nothing to do. I am dancing with God inside. Either dance with God if you are a devotee, Or you sit in the lap of God and meditate in His self. Let your heart and His heart become one. Let meet Shivji in his meditation. Either meet Shivji in his meditation, or dance Ras with Bhagwan Krishna, or follow Bhagwan Ram in his forest like a monkey. If you feel I am too less, become one monkey, small monkey. Okay. If you feel no, I am a devotee, I can dance, go to Vrindavan and hold Bhagwan's hand and dance, do dandiya there. And if you are a Gyan Margi, then straight away go to Kailash. From here only. And Shivji's meditation. On the self he is meditating, just go there. There are 3 options you have. Don't go to Lanka and become one Rakshas of Ravan. Don't go there. Lanka hai, apna Pravritti Durg is Lanka is there. Be with them. Oh. This is dharma. Okay. Anyway, then what happened? These 3-4 path is there, 3 feet of the, it was being, then he removed Kalyug. He said, get out. He said, where to go? Everywhere your kingdom is there. Then he gave 4 places where gambling is done, where wine is taken, where attachment with the woman or man is there, and where violence is there. So 4 places, highly erratic, violent, high-speed thought where you lose your discrimination comes. Where? Casinos. Second one. Drinking booth. Third? No. Third is attachment with woman or a man. There your mind will totally go off. Woman is there. Ya Devi Sarvbhuteshu Matrupene Samsit. Man is there. Ramji Shivji. Last was? Huh? What? Violence. Violence. Kalyug said, Arey, one place you did not give. He said, okay, gold. Money also. So these 5 places are there where you lose your discrimination. That means you are not predictable after that. Person with Kalyug thought means just don't know what he will do next. I'm not sure whether he will be happy with me, I don't know. I don't know whether he will be, what he will talk to me, I don't know. I'm living with uncertainty with him every day. It's a new news every day with him. I'm just waiting for him. This is Kalyug. Anyway, he left him. Tomorrow I may come again. Then what happened? Then Sudji told to Shaunakji, Hare, where did Sud came? He said, at the time of death also, Parikshit was not moved. He knew that big snake is coming. Na sammuhya urubhayat bhagavati arpitashaya. His mind was totally absorbed in Lord Krishna. If you know a snake is going to come in by, supposing today is Saturday, and next Saturday one snake will come. And you are sure that morning 8 o'clock before the class, one snake is going. I tell you, before that you will die. The snake will be bored. So, here, he knew terrible snake, who bites, you don't get the body. Only ashes remain. So much poisonous snake is there. He knew that a snake is coming and biting me. He was so absorbed in the cell, or he was so absorbed in the Lord. When I read this, I said, ऐसा भी होता है क्या? Utsrajya sarvata sangam, detached from everywhere. Gangayam swa kalevaram, everywhere he no father, no mother, no husband, no wife, no children, sitting on the Ganges. You know, Chukdevji said, see, I am going now. He said, you go, you don't see this sight. You don't see, time is over. Shukdevji said, see, if you want, I can stop him, and if you have any questions, you can ask. He said, no, I am mukt, I am already liberated. My mind is totally absorbed in Lord Krishna. Let him come in. Not a single drop of anxiety was there. There's the glory of Brahmagyan. He was totally absorbed. His mind was fixed. Na bibeti kutaschaneti, what Taitri says. Not a single fear was there in his mind. He was so well composed in his own self. Who? Parikshit, who is the main listener of Shrimad Bhagavat. What was that knowledge which made? What happened in between? Sudji says, Bhai dekho Shaunak, na uttam shlok varta naam, those who really love God's name, they don't get deluded at the time of death. They don't feel it is a death. They feel, I am going to meet my God without the cloth of this body. You are going to meet God. You meet your beloved. You are not unhappy. He was so happy and quiet. So how a person lived the whole life depends. How is his state of mind in the last moment? Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. 8th chapter. Right? His one thought is so fixed now. His notions are so clear. He sees this body belongs to God. If God wants that this body of God should be bitten by a snake and die, let it go. He has the will to take my body, take his body. It is a sansari person who said, my body, my chacha, my son, my daughter, my grandson, my phupa, they are going. I'm crying because I think he has already left everything, whole life. Whole life is a practice of dispassion session, and that time is a test paper now. This is the preparation time is going on. Don't waste your time. Only when is a test? Here's surprise. That is surprise. It can be next moment only. It can be after 20 years. I don't think so I'll die so early. Don't worry. Don't be so overconfident. You are already 82. So, I am just saying, he said, what happened with Parikshit? ऐसा life बना के रहो, either have a thought of self, a stable thought, not vibrating and fluctuating thought, कभी खुशी, कभी गम, कभी यहाँ, कभी वहाँ, कभी सुखी, कभी दुख, कभी आत्मा, कभी अनात्मा, कभी राम, कभी काम, कभी क्रोध, कभी लोभ, वो से नहीं चलेगा. Sometime राम में, sometime काम में, sometime क्रोध में, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. One thought, either have of the Ishta Devata, either have of the self. And that thought should be so firm that even any death comes, you are unshaken. That one thought is there. वो तो हमारे प्यारे का नाम है. Is not a snake. This is the name of my Krishna and Lord. ये तो शिव आ रहे हैं हमारे पास. You can see Shiv, Bhagavan the snake. Yes. All gods are associated with the snake. इतनी पक्की दृष्टि हो जाए. So firm should be my commitment. Whole life is meant to make one thought. Either have a thought of a self, either have a thought of your Ishta Devata Ram, Krishna. This is the only purpose of all action, all karma, all bhog, all relations. Nothing else is the purpose. If this thought has not come at the end of your action and life was wasted. So he said, how come all these things happened with Shaunakji? Can you tell me in detail? Well, time is not there. The moment, interesting portion, come you see, time is not there. One day, Raja Parikshit was going in the forest. You know the story, but there is the essence of a story. For hunting. He got very thirsty. He went to a vanashram. Jalashayam chakshanaha. No pond was there where he could have taken the water. Very difficult to be thirsty for a long time. If you keep on thinking thirsty, you will become thirstier only. Therefore, I don't want to talk. So here, it is read here, Dadarsha Munimasinam Shantam Mili. He saw one saint was just totally in meditation, Nirvikal Samadhi. Who? Who saw? Parikshit ji saw. And he was so quiet, he was in samadhi, hardly any shwas was there. Mind, buddhi, everything was very absorbed. Sthanatrayat param praptam brahma bhutam avikriyam. He was absorbed in the knowledge of the Brahman. Nirvikalpa samadhi. You are not hearing, you are not talking. And he was so absorbed, all his body was covered with the dust. Covered with the dust, his jatas were all around. And there Parikshit ji went, he said, Jalam dehi, dadatu, Bhavan Jalam dadatu. He thought he will go inside. He will bring something. He didn't respond. He was a king, the habit was there, he was welcomed everywhere, forget about giving the water. Nobody asked him to sit also. Alabdha trina bhumyadi. Nobody asked him, he was just absorbed. He thought he is neglecting me. He's avoiding me. He heard, but he's avoiding me. When you are angry, hunger takes you to anger in this case, not all the cases. He became angry, and after becoming angry, he thought he is lying. The moment you are angry, your decisions are wrong. Abhut Purva. Sujji says, never happened with him. And he says, what is this? What? He's acting like that? Nonsense. Parikshit, devotee of God. But he couldn't have hit because that was that was not in his nature at all to do something. Respect to the saint was in their blood and veins. The snake was like, dent snake. With the tip of his bow, he lifted it and threw it on the neck of that, just to insult. The snake, dead snake was saying. But he did it, nothing happened. He still went in deep meditation. If he was falsely meditating, he would have got up. If somebody is meditating falsely, and in near you, you say, snake, snake, he will always get up. This is a test. You can try this. But he was not touched at all. But in a huff, he went out. His son was there. He was Raja Shamik, the one who was listening. His son was there. He saw the king is coming out from the cottage. What happened? He ran, he was playing with his boys. But he was very brilliant. Tasya putro ati tejasvi. And he saw on my father's neck, this dead snake is lying. He understood everything that he only had done it. He got very upset. He was Mahan Pitra Bhakt also. He had Shrap Samarth. From the past birth, he had a capacity to curse and bless. He went, did Achman, etc. in the river. He said, the one who, you have put a snake, Takshak, the biggest snake will come and bite you in 7 days. He started shivering like that. He said, you have insulted? You are, who are you? We are like the inside Brahmins are there. You are like the dog who protect us. And he came in front of his father and he started crying. Instead of removing the snake on the neck, this boy started crying loudly. Prarurod. So, he got up. So much he shouted that he got up from his samadhi. He said, Visijra Putram, first thing he said, that his snake, who has put this snake? Anyway, he took out the snake. Supposing you get up and somebody puts the snake, first thing you take out the snake. But ho kya gaya tumko? Why your problem? Why are you crying so loudly? Are you creating a problem? What is the problem? He told the whole story. He said, what? See, he never felt the insult. Who? Raja Shamik. He said, what? You cursed Parikshit. For 7 days time you gave him. Takshak also. You are a foolish boy. Ahopat ahamso mahadagyate kritam alpiya sidro. You overpunished him. Ururdamodhrita. Such a big punishment you gave to Parikshit. You don't know he protected us so many times. If a person does mistake once and he has done 10 things good, you have to see the goodness of the person and not his mistake all the time. Don't weigh only by one problem of a person. He has done so much good. Only one mistake in whole life he did. And that too you made him curse. Such a terrible curse you gave. Oh ho 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 ho. Apapeshu swabhriteshu. What an immature boy. Please note, he was detached. Therefore he can say you are wrong. And he was anahankari. Therefore he could say it was a small mistake. Test of ahankari, nirahankari is that others' mistake when you do, how small you feel. Others' mistake was very small. Bigger is your ahankar, more bigger you feel the mistake. And bigger is your mamta, more lesser fault you will see. He said, it was such a big mistake you did. And he says, if Parikshit knows, he can also curse you, but he will not curse you. He didn't feel, good you curse, Why he insulted me? Who is he? I am very, very big. And immediately he came out. He said, no, even if Parikshit, in front of Parikshit you had cursed, he would, because you are devotee. You are not a devotee. You are a tapasvi only. What you did? What is the purpose of austerity if your mind has not become soft? With such a great king, he did one mistake. You could have said something, you said some small word. Why give a curse of death? He got very sad and very, very upset. And then here it is said, last slok is beautiful, take it. Prayasha sadhavo loke, 50th slok, 19th chapter. Paradvandveshu yojitaha na vyatyanti na hrisyanti yatatma gunashtrayaha. He said, what is the sign of saintliness? When others trouble him. 50th slok. Paradvandveshu yojitaha na vyatyanti. They are not touched. The test of a spiritual person is how much God he has, how much Atma thought he has, which bigger thought he has. हाँ जी, क्या thought है बड़ा? कोई है बड़ा thought आपके पास? Which vritti is bigger? Shivakar vritti? Shivji's vritti very, very big. Ramji vritti is big. Is any big thought is there in which sorrows of the world dissolve? कोई है बड़ा thought? Guruakar vritti is big. Thought of Guru is very big. Which vritti is big? Is there any ocean-like big thought in you or not? Thought of Ram is very big. That if somebody slaps you, you feel Ram is slapping. Or somebody insults you, that thought goes in the ocean and disappears. We have a small. Ahankar vritti is very small. Very small. It's like a spoon vritti. A spoonful of water. It will be very easily disturbed. He has an ocean inside. Who? Shamik. He was not sad because he was insulted. Somehow he said, let me give the news to Parikshit ji. Moment Parikshit ji came out from that cottage, he held his head. Why? Why? When God talks, you hear your mistake very fast. You don't justify it. He said, saint in Samadhi, I insulted him. Oh, I think I deserve a punishment. I deserve a punishment. I should be punished so harshly, so that I never do a mistake like that. Dahatu abhadrasya punirnak. Let the anger of that Brahman, see what? Let it burn me, burn my kingdom, burn my army. He was intolerant to the small thought in him. Therefore, he was a saint. I get anger and I sleep. I get calm and I sleep. Huh? I get laziness and I sleep. I'm happy, I'm dancing, I eat also, I live also, I do everything. I'm not hurt because of the small thought. Therefore, we are small. We are living with the stink. We are habituated to stink. Not him. He said, let it burn me. Why I did this bad thing? Immediately one guard came. He said, bad news. He said, Raja Shamik has sent the news. He said, what? He said, 7 days, Takshak is going to bite you and he will kill you. Parikshit ji clapped. Sadhu mene, 4th shlok. Well done. Very good. Excellent. Takshakan alam prasaktasya vichvirikti karanam. He said, now I will have full knowledge and dispassion. If you can see joy and opportunity in the biggest difficulty, then only you are a saint. This was Krishna Bhagwan inside. I told you. Dekh rahe ho aap? He was not afraid, or he was not anxious, or he was not angry, or he was not reacting. He said, good. Very good. Called Janmeja immediately. His son was Janmeja. Janmeja came, Pitaji. He was Mahan Pitru Bhakt, Janmeja, his son. Very glorious boy. He said, Janmeja, give my white clothes. Right now he gave the crown. He put on white clothes. That moment only. Not 2 seconds delayed. You know, this passion is not all of a sudden. This thought was already there. It just expressed at this moment. If somebody got angry very badly, don't think he was angry at that time. That was already brewing up in him. This passion was from his childhood only. He was waiting for the day when I will give exclusive attention to the God only. I don't want in between anything. I just want to remember God, hear about God, talk about God, think about God, nothing else. I don't want any action, any person in my life right now. Directly I want to be in touch. He said, that is the wonderful opportunity now. He saw opportunity in biggest difficulty. The news is spread. He came out. More we will see.